Hi, my name is Anne. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you've been here for a little while, you know that I have not posted a video in quite some time, and I'll talk a little bit more about that and what my goals are for this channel in 2025 in the second half of this video. The first half of the video, I want to talk about the exciting travel plans I have for 2025. I currently have 4 trips planned and booked, so barring unforeseen circumstances, I look forward to being able to go on each of those 4 trips. The first is at the end of this month. I will be going for a long weekend down to Arizona. My parents live down there in the winter, so my husband and I are going down there for a long weekend, leaving here in Wisconsin on a Friday and coming home on a Tuesday. So just getting away to some nicer weather for a few days, I think is going to be wonderful. We come back on Tuesday, and then on that Friday, I will be leaving to go to Alicante, Spain for a week. I had a credit to use on Delta Airlines, and I basically looked for where's the cheapest place that I can go out of the country. And Alicante turned out to be it in terms of the combination of airfare and housing costs. Actually, Dublin was the cheapest flight, but the cost to stay there would have been more expensive. So I decided to do Alicante. It's a city in Spain I haven't been to, and as you know, I just love Spain. So I'm super excited to go back there, visit another city, and eat the foods that I love in Spain and just be part of that culture where I definitely feel very much at home. I'll be going back to Arizona for spring break, which is what I typically do. And then in the end of July, I will be in London. Primarily, I'll be going to probably Birmingham in England as well. So I'll be there for 2 weeks in England, and then I am tacking on a couple of days in Paris, specifically because I want to see the newly revitalized Notre Dame Cathedral, which I am super excited to be able to see, and definitely worth adding a couple days onto my trip. I will be joining my parents in London for part of that time in England, and hopefully we'll be able to meet up with my Camino friends Diane and Neil, who live near Birmingham, which is why I am going there. And even if they're busy and aren't available the weekend that I have available for that, I will probably still go to Birmingham just to see a new city in England. So that is everything I have planned so far for 2025. There's a couple other things that could possibly happen. Rumor has it that the Green Bay Packers, the American football team here where I live, will be playing in Dublin in 2025. And a friend of mine and I are talking about going if we can make that work and the costs aren't too high. So that would be great. I haven't been to Ireland in 10 years. And so I would love to go back there. And then my husband and I would like to do a trip maybe to Washington, D.C. this year. That is my husband's favorite city in the U.S. And we haven't been there since before the pandemic. So that is definitely on our radar as well. So we'll see. Those are a little bit up in the air and may or may not happen. But the first 4 I mentioned are already booked. So looking forward to a great year of travel. Now on to my goals for this channel for 2025. Again, as I mentioned, I've been quite absent in the last few months of 2024. And there's a number of reasons for that that contributed to a little bit of a lack of motivation at the end of the year that I'm hoping some of the plans I have come up with will alleviate some of that and make it easier. One of the biggest problems that I have is most of my travel is front-loaded at the beginning of the year. And then at the end of the year, I have to think about things that I want to talk about on this channel. I definitely want to talk about things that I am passionate about, that I am interested in, but also that I think people would want to watch. And that has been somewhat difficult. That combined with a very busy school schedule. As you may know, I teach at a 2-year college here in my city. And the second half of the semester is always a busier time than the first half. So finding time to record and edit videos sort of fell by the wayside a bit. And the last thing that contributed to my lack of motivation was being diagnosed with knee arthritis that has prevented me from doing the kind of walking and exercise that I typically like to do. If you followed my Camino videos, you know that I enjoy walking, and not being able to do that for a while really was a mental health issue in some ways. When you aren't exercising as much as you would like to, that can affect mood and things like that. So the combination of all of those things really did affect my motivation in the end of 2025. But I think my knee is in a good place, and we're coming back into travel season for me, so that will help with motivation. And then I just need to figure out where the best cadence of videos is for me going forward. Originally, I thought I would do weekly videos while I was not traveling, and that just turned out to be a bit too much for me in my circumstances. So the plan for 2025 is 2 long-form videos per month, and those aren't necessarily going to be every other week on a strict schedule. It's just 2 per month when they fit into my schedule. That works better for me in terms of not feeling like I am missing deadlines and that kind of thing. And then in addition to that, I would like to do 1 short video per week. That can be me testing international foods or just updates on things. Those videos are really quick to record and edit, and so I can fit them in really easy. So I think with that goal in mind, I think that will help me be more consistent and keep me motivated, and hopefully all the travel that I'm doing will help as well. So those are my plans. I definitely would like to grow this channel as much as I can. I am currently sitting at around 115 subscribers, so if you're new to this channel and you're interested in global themed content, whether it's travel, culture, food, those sorts of things, definitely going to try some new ideas this year in terms of topics for videos and just see what I feel like works well for me. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe, and I hope to have you with me, and I hope to see you commenting on the videos so I can grow a community. I'd really like to do that in 2025. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video when I start with some of the brand new ideas that I have for content for this channel. So thank you so much. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.